Hello, bonjour, and good day, and welcome back to another House of Freeman production. I have been gone a very long time, I know, but what matters is I'm back now, and I'm going to create some looks for you. I've also got a load of legacy looks that I want to turn into video content and show you how I did throughout the years, but those are plans for the future. We won't get into those now. Today, I want to just do a lovely little look. I want to recreate this one that I did recently. Just brown hair, neutral eye, red lip, the staple for me and Donatella him. I've got all my products out ready in front of me, and let's get started. So to start off with, I know I'm in glasses now. I have an astigmatism in one of my eyes, and at the moment everything is just kind of slanted because my brain hasn't got used to it yet. So I have had to wear these constantly all day, every day. But obviously we're doing makeup, so I need to take them off. We're going to start with the normal, just a nice priming base. I'm not going to show the products in this video because that will take a long time. I am going to do a separate video when I'm all made up, showing you all the different products that I have in my arsenal. So what my drag favorites are at the moment. I'm just going to prime the bottom half of my face and my neck. Get into that look. I'm sure that's gorgeous. And then I'm going to grab the glue stick and start laying down my brows. We are going to have some teething problems with the new setup because obviously we've got brand new autofocus so that I can do showcasing some of the products that I'm using, and then this happens. I used to use just the front part and then draw the rest on, but now I think it's just easier for me to cover the whole lot. So I'm going to cover both brows and I will be right back. Right, I've done my layers of glue. I am going to have to put a hairnet on because this one bit of hair always seems to just lay down unless I spray it in, even after I've freshly washed my hair, and it is rather annoying. So we're just going to go back to the normal bald looking person with the hairnet on. There are little bits of hair here, but we'll sort them out later. I'm going to take some of the white powder that I use in my little pillet, and I'm just going to chuck that over the top of the brows just to completely cancel them out. The glue is still tacky, of course, because you do want something for the powder to stick to. I don't want it to completely dry yet. And I mean, look at that. That is lovely. Perfect, if I do say so myself. Ooh, this one might need a little bit of stamping just to get everything done properly. There we go. I am going to feel a little bit out of practice with this because obviously it has been I think a year or so since I last uploaded something, so getting in front of a camera is a bit different to what I've been doing nowadays, but I'm sure I'll get back into the swing of things really quickly because I always do seem to do really well with stuff like that. Today I think I'm going to grab... Do you think I should use a foundation brush to do my foundation instead of a sponge? Let's try doing that today. Let's deviate from the norm, shall we? Grabbing the normal foundation, a couple of pumps on the back of my hand. Those eyebrows look okay. I mean, they look as good as they're gonna get for the time being. And then let's just stamp this foundation on. How has everybody been? It obviously has been a year or so. We've had a lot of different events happening in our lives. Just with personal things, and then with what's happening in our respective countries. The world is a little bit crazy right now, but we've gone through worse, so I think we can get through this as long as you've got a good support network and friends who are going to be there for you. Then I don't think it should be much of a challenge. Obviously there are things that we need to, oh, for goodness sake, why is this foundation not pumping? Goodness, I am very out of practice when it comes to this. I think in my entire year away, I think I did one look, and that is the look that I'm going to be recreating today. So my creativity has been at an all-time low, which is not good. I don't know why. I think I just had too many different things to think about, and that got pushed to the back of my mind, which is a real shame because I pride myself on being very creative. I do have a little mirror down here, just in case you think I'm not paying attention to you. Let's get right into those eyes. Make sure everything is covered. Okay, how are we looking? Are we looking rather fresh-faced? I wouldn't say fresh-faced is the look we are currently exhibiting, but I think that'll do for the time being. I don't really like putting on a load of foundation anymore. Where did I put my concealer? Here it is. I used to put an absolute 10 ton of it on, but nowadays I think I just put on what my skin needs to even it out so that I don't overdo it, and then I just move on. If I need touch-ups with powder or anything like that, then I do that later on. And I don't seem to layer product anymore, so like where I've covered my brows, I don't put a layer of foundation over the top and then a layer of concealer and then a layer of powder that has pigment in it and then a layer of setting powder. Like I don't seem to do that anymore. I just put on what I think will be the bare minimum to cover it all, and that seems to be working out quite well for me because then my skin isn't completely overloaded with everything. I can layer the same product over it twice, which is fine, which is what I've done with this concealer. Like I've given it a couple of layers and it seems to have covered everything relatively well. But on top of that foundation, it would have just, I don't know if the products would have married well or if they would have just started to slide all over each other, because some products seem to do that. I think I'm gonna definitely look into why those products are, because I'm not just thinking about the looks now, I'm thinking about the kind of chemical products, the way that products interact with each other. I want to gain an understanding of how makeup works properly, because I do ideally want to move into, mind that microphone, I want to move into creating my own cosmetics. That's a long way away. That is a pipe dream moment, but if I want to be creating my own, then I really need to have a basis of what is going on with everything and interactions and stuff like that. I think those brows look pretty covered to me. That looks lovely. What do we need to do next? Oh god, I'm so out of practice. I think we're gonna have to do the concealer on the main parts of the face now. Let's go for a little bit in the corner, a little bit up here. Get everything on, a little bit on the top of the lip, and then some down the nose. Yeah, crazy. So a lot has just been happening. I decided that if I was going to come back, well, not if, definitely when, because I do love creating content. When I was going to come back, I wanted to come back with a whole kind of fresh outlook on things. I wanted things to be obviously looking a bit more professional than they were, hence the new investments in the camera setup and the microphones and stuff. Hopefully the quality has increased, because as much as I love creating content, if I look at the content that I've created and I know I could do better on it, then I just get a little bit like, oh, well, I don't know why I've bothered with that when I could have done it so much better. So investments, and then I think the situation is, if I invest a ton into getting new equipment and new looks on the channel and different graphics and putting my time into working with my friends and family to make new things to add, to layer, to enhance the channel, then I need to have something to show for it. I need to make sure that I am doing everything that I can to make the best quality content possible. I'm just taking the cream contour, just popping that on. Yeah, so hopefully the quality goes up. I can't say much about the content currently because, as I said, first video, got to get back into the swing of things, got to make sure I'm comfortable in front of a camera again because it's been a while. But even if I just sit here with headphones in and I just do a face, and I get the look together and I film that and I put that online, I think that will still be worth my time. Oh, that is a lot of cream contour. It's okay, we can fix this with this blooming hair. We can fix it with concealer in the middle. It's fine. We can blend that out. As long as I put something up, no matter what it is, I think that's a win, because then I'm actively getting this art out there. Because I don't see myself as an artist. I just see myself as somebody who likes this art form. I find it really refreshing. I find it really relaxing to do. And then if I can share that with everybody else, that is a win for me. That contour will be fixed as well. You see that? Oh dear, it's gonna be rough, kids. It's gonna be rough for a little bit, but we'll get there. We always do. It's always trust the process. And right now it's very much, please trust the process. Oh dear. Oh my god. I'm sorry if that clips the microphone. It shouldn't do, because this is a shotgun mic and it's faced towards me and it's shouldn't be impacting what's going on. I have just seen myself in the monitor and I look insane. Absolutely insane. But I think we can fix that. That's fine. I am going to have to, me talking about not layering product up earlier, we are going to have to go in here and blend a bit of this out, because my goodness. Yeah, I think I've just done everything in the wrong order. Because I normally put the contour on and then fix it with the concealer, but apparently my head just went, nope, concealer first, girl, concealer first. We can fix this with powder and stuff. Can we? Do we trust that? Yeah, I trust it. Trust the process. Oh, my nose. Ugh. Hay fever right now is absolutely killing me in the UK. I have days where, so I'm allergic to a lot of things. I'm taking some setting powder. I'm allergic to a lot of things. My friends and family can tell you all about that. If we go to somewhere to eat, then it's like, can you eat here? What can you eat? Are there like at least 2 things you can have? We don't know. We never know. And pollen and dust and stuff is something that I'm very allergic to. Bear with, I just need to powder this face and then I'll be right back with you. Right, anyway. Yeah, I'm allergic to a lot of things, but at the moment I don't seem to be dealing with a lot of hay fever, which is nice. But everybody around me, oh god, look at all that. Everybody around me is definitely suffering a lot worse than they have done in previous years, which is quite interesting. But there are some days where I sit there and I'm just disgusting. My nose is just going for it. I'm just like, all the time. It is vile, absolutely vile. Let's put some powder contour on. Boost these contours that we have on the skin. Yep, so today I think it's a mixture of the pollen and the fact that I'm using makeup properly for the first time for a long time. So all the powders are just getting right up in me nose. See, told ya. Getting right up in my nose, making mile off hell. How do I look? You be you be the judge of what I look like right now. Are we going to go in with some powder highlight? I think we've got to. Just a lighter shade foundation. We'll just tap it under here. And make sure we actually do have a relatively human looking face. Because right now it's really giving some sort of alien. So yeah, I'm suffering from the hay fever. Lots of changes in the life. I have so many wants that I want to do, but at the moment finding the energy and the get up and go to do it is unfortunately quite hard. But it won't be like this forever. We'll get up, we'll get through it, it'll be fine. I have a lot of wonderful friends and a lot of wonderful family who are here and around and supporting and pepping me up, and that's what I need at the moment. I just need a lot of pep. Did I just put... Is that my eye? Or did I just put pink all over my... No, I think that's where the reflection is on my face. I was like, oh my god, I've just put loads of blush on my eyebrows. Not where I want it to go. Speaking of, I am going to take a couple of colours of blush. And I'm just going to put some colour back into the face. I am going to look insane. I know this already. I can just feel it. Feel it in my bones. How are we looking? Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hopefully when we put the eyeshadows on, it should all calm down. I am filming this in 4K, so you can truly see the texture that a queen has on her skin. How much I am not taking care of it currently, because, as I said, too much going on. I'm not in the right frame of mind. But hopefully coming back into... Oh no. I hope that's not smashed. Hopefully coming back into this will push me into doing things and making sure that I pay attention to everything and make the effort. Because even though making the effort is hard to do for me right now, it will be worth it. I'm just getting all my brushes out, do not mind me. Should have really done this beforehand. I didn't even use the toothbrush that I normally use to flatten down my brows. I don't know what is going on. If I look in this mirror, I think it's alright. We will need to raise this contour up a bit because she is a bit much, and then this forehead is just too much, but we can fix that with brow placement and everything. I will not be attacked about how dirty some of my brushes are. Thank you very much. We will keep that to a minimum. I'm not about it. I am as prepared as you are going to get me today. That's all. And let's not... Oh God. Let's not be judgy about any of this. I'm sorry. It's rough. Like, the shape of that brow is not... Let me grab this mirror. No, I'm quite happy with that. We can always clean it up afterwards. Please. I normally have my elbow on the table to help me draw these eyebrows, to give me stability, but because of where everything is placed in the setup currently, my elbow is not going anywhere near the table. Let's just fill this in. Oh God. I feel like when I did a video with my brother and he tried to copy the drag look that I was creating, that's how I currently feel. I feel like I'm sat there trying to recreate my old, not my old, don't say old, my staple drag looks. Oh God. Just bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I can't, like... We'll look at this in the end, and because I want to film another video after this, we'll fix any glaring issues that we've got going on, because at the moment I just can't. I mean, let's just... Is that acceptable? Who knows at this point? Who knows? As I said, I can clean it up later. Let's not be judgy. Come on, babes. Why is it always this brow that looks the nicer shape than this? Like, this is really blocky. I'm just looking at the mirror behind the camera. This is really blocky, and then that just looks smooth. I can't with myself. I use the same hand to do both. Like, I'm left-handed, and I use that for both of them, so I don't understand. Well, let's hope we can fix the left-hand side of my face. This is rough. This is so... Oh. This is so rough. I look like an absolute dog right now. And then we're going to get into the really bad situation of, oh, well, if I make this bit wider, then it should counteract that bit and blah, blah. Okay, I take that back. This top arch part looks lovely. I would not like to comment about that right now. Thank you so much. I think we're going to have to figure her out. I got a concealer brush anyway, because I'm going to blooming well need one. This is why you need to keep up at the things you're good at, kids, because if you don't, this is what happens. You turn into some ugly person. I think this video is going to be titled, "Watch me screw up my makeup for an hour and a half." Because this is insane. Let's hope the eye makeup looks half decent, and then it will distract from the fact that these eyebrows are nowhere near related, girl. Let's hope that comes across as half decent on the camera. Oh my goodness. I will not be taking... Shut up, what is this? For goodness sake. Let's hope she just... Okay, it's not a problem. Thank goodness that was kind of near where my highlight is supposed to go. Where did that even come from? I'm falling apart. I am falling apart. This is rough. I'm having to hold up this hand because she's very rickety. I have the worst shaking hands you have ever seen in your life. Like, you try and make me hold something and I'm like, it's so bad. I don't oh, it's okay, we can fix it. I can fix it. Oh, if people know where that quote is from, I'm so sorry. That probably just got you right in the feels. That is secondary school in the UK hitting you hard and fast. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we did do that. I'm not having a fever dream. I mean, this makeup is a fever dream right now. Are those brows like anywhere near symmetrical? I'd like to take no further. I'd like to plead the fifth and take no further comments at this time. There's one little bit there that's really annoying me. Oh my goodness. It'll do for today. It'll do. Do I have I had like a smudge brush somewhere, and that was really good for covering. Does that look better? If I just start packing the brown on. Oh dear. Packing the brown on. I honestly can't tell anymore. I'm going to fix these eyebrows if it's the last thing I do. I mean, not everybody's eyebrows are symmetrical. I think this is this is the best we're going to get for today. It's going to take a bit of practice. Practice makes perfect. So I just feel like I've gone back to being a baby queen again after the years and years of practice, because my muscle memory is not kicking in. Let's look at the picture that I had, and let's see what. Oh, now my Face ID won't figure me out because I've got different blooming brows. Oh, my brows look a bit crunchy in that photo anyway. So I mean, it's about recreation, innit? I used like a red, a purple, and then I put yellow in the. Girl, why did I put yellow? Made me look like I was bruised. Let's go with a fluffier brush, and let's go into. Do we want to go into that red? And then I put silver on the lid. Do we? Or do we want to go with the green? Because there's nice greens there. No, let's go with the good tried and tested red moment. Just pop it into the corner. And before you say, that's not red, it looks red to me. In the palette. I didn't used to do my eyebrows first, so maybe that's why I'm having such an ordeal with it. I used to do the eye makeup first, get it stamped on, and then place the brows above it. But I think doing the brows first now gives me a nice guide. Otherwise, this eyeshadow could go right up to my hairline, to be completely honest. I am that kind of queen when it comes to it. Let's look in this. I mean, when I said trust the process, I said what I said. Trust the process, diva. This is lovely. That is lovely. I did that. That is lovely. I have really got into a shape for the eye that just, I think, flatters it. Like, that's lovely. But then we have to go and recreate this on the other side. And we need to pray. Oh, speaking of pray, my link is praying. And have you heard Kesha's new song, Joyride? Oh my goodness, I have it in my head 24/7. Anybody who's around me right now, that's the first song I put on when I'm in the car. It's the first song I put on when I'm walking anywhere in my headphones, when I was getting peppy. Well, I mean, peppy is a word. I don't know if it would describe what I am currently. Messy is probably more accurate. But to get me in the right frame of mind to start recording, I chucked that on. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this new era. And people are speculating that it's going to be a return to the animal/cannibal era. And when I tell you, the thought of that makes me so happy, because that, for me, I remember listening to those albums in secondary school, and they were formative albums for me. They the person who I am today. Let's take that with a pinch of salt, because if we're looking at me currently, it's not something I think Kesha wants to take credit for. I mean, oh dear. But no, it had a profound effect on my life. I loved those albums. It was Animal and Cannibal, and then it was, I remember the time that Judas by Lady Gaga came out. Instantly one of my favorites. Like, I lost my mind for that song. I remember being on the French exchange, and no, incorrect. Judas came out when I distinctly remember being in an ICT lesson, and one of my friends at the time played it for me, and I was like, this is amazing. I need lots more of this in my life. And then when I was on the French exchange, that's when Alejandro came out. And I remember, this was back in the days of no music streaming services that were readily accessible for me. So it was, here's the music video, here's the YouTube music video, let's listen to it through that. So I just constantly had a tab up on my phone watching the Alejandro music video, and then being like, well, I'm in France, so I don't have a lot of mobile data, so I can't do a lot, but the data that I do have is being spent on watching that and listening to that song over and over again. And if you didn't realize by now, very, 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 let's not say that, actually. Let's say that I'm very in tune with pop culture. Let's go with that. Let's go with very in tune with pop culture. I don't really have a lighter colour than that in this palette, so I'm just going to take some white and I'm just going to blend that over the edges of this, because we do need some blending. I have so much to talk about, but I don't want to be sat here like, oh, listen to this, listen to that. And I think there is a cat having a moment outside my door. This wig cap is slowly but surely pulling itself off my head. Oh, I think that was a tiny bit too much white. Was it? No, actually, I think that was... Stop doubting yourself. Good gracious. It's makeup, it washes off. Like, if you need to fix something, you can just go over it with another colour. It's very that. I need to stop being so hard on myself. I am naturally a perfectionist, but like, when things don't start off that way, I get so kind of disheartened. Let's even this up on the other side, and then we'll go in with this color again and just re-deepen it. Yeah, I like that. I think that actually came out really nice. Do you know what? Ignore everything I was saying previously. I'm just so good at this. I'm just so professional. God. Yeah, just got so much to talk about. But I don't want to just sit here and like ramble, because I don't know if people will appreciate that. I have had friends who have said it's just nice to have a video up of you, because it feels like we're kind of catching up, and if I haven't seen them in a while, then that really feels nice to them. Was that okay? There's a little bit in the corner right here where the pigment is not sticking. I just need it to... That looks very nice. It looks very like... We're giving blackcurrant. We're giving Ribena right now. And I love Ribena. Or Vimto. Is this giving more Vimto or Ribena? Put it down in the comments. Let's see. Are we giving more Ribena or more Vimto? And I bet you somebody is going to be a smart ass. Probably my brother. And say you're not giving Vimto or blackcurrant. You're giving Sainsbury's own like tomato juice or something. Something silly. Does that look alright? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd say that's good. I think we can move on from that. Let's grab a little, another little buffing brush. A smaller one this time. And what did I do in the original photo? Let me get the reference again. Okay, I did go just purple underneath it. So we'll just go purple. Should we go purple? Yeah. Just don't try and reinvent the wheel. We'll just grab her. Let's get everything together. I'm really, now that I've been talking to the camera for a while, I'm definitely feeling more comfortable. I think it is very much now relaxed, like, oh, I don't like this. I've just seen that in the mirror. We're gonna... Is that the shadow? Yeah, it is. We'll buff that out. We'll fix that. That's fine. This is what it's like being in my head. It is like being at Clapham Junction in the UK. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's like being in Clapham Junction and all of the trains of thought that come into my head, just constant. And then I'm just the commuter who gets on whatever train is leaving right then. Whatever train is leaving right then. Do we like that? Do we like that? I think we do. I think we'll take the little brush and we'll take the white and we'll just buff the edge just a tad, and then maybe that will soften the line. Has that softened it? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that is high drag. That is camp, honey. I love that. Me putting a little bit of white eyeshadow under my eyebrow and being like, oh god, I'm the one, the only. Nobody can tell me otherwise, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I see what the problem is right now. Do I see the problem? No, I don't see any problems. No problems whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about. God. Delusional. But it's better to be delusional than depressed. So let's go with that. It's a win for the girls. I am going to... Am I going to cut that lid? Or am I just going to push it? No. No, I'm not. I am going to go in with this gorgeous... Like, look at that. That's silver. And I'm just gonna place it on the lid. Does that look... Oh. Oh. My god. Honey. Sweetie. Darling. Toots. Oh my Christ. Oh my goodness. There's a reason I do this. There is a reason that I do this. And then we just need to grab a little bit of the blush. Because we're a big stand of blush in this household. And then we'll just tap her out. Tap her out. I may have just put a load of the glitter back on my face, but who cares? Not me. I think those eyes came out absolutely gorgeous. Look at those. We will not have a look at whatever that is on the middle of my nose. But as I said, you're going to be viewing me from like back here, so it will not be that noticeable. Fingers crossed. Okay, what are we doing now? We're going to do some eyeliner. I bought this back out of the drawer because I was like, I need an eyeliner. What should I use? I think I'll use this. And I mean, that's a lovely pigment from an eyeliner, isn't it? See, look at that shaky hand. That looks so lovely. Right, what else have we got to do? Lashes, lips. And then, mascara. Cannot forget that. I am trying one that I had in the drawer, but we'll see how well that goes. Let me just do my lips, and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's good. Right, now we're going to go with some mascara. Let's do a bit of this, shall we? Oh, yeah. I always, when I'm doing mascara, I'm always like, stick my tongue out. This is a really nice mascara. This is a Tarte one. Never used a Tarte one before, but I found it in my drawer and I thought, why not? We'll give it a go. Let's get rid of that box. We don't need her. Now, for lashes, I have my old tried and tested, but these are looking a little bit disgusting. So let's give them one last hurrah, shall we? Let me grab the lash clips that I use. I did get myself some new lash glue though, because that old one was looking disgusting. Oh yeah, look, like those are looking crusty, dusty right now. I did the little YouTuber hand thing. Isn't that so funny? This one comes with a little brush. So let me just brush the glue on. And chuck her on my face. How many minutes I got left? 11. Oh, Christ. Which eye is this for? Oh, look at that. A wig hair in my eyelashes. That tells you how much I've used them. Right, I will apply these and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I have glued on the lashes, the bottom lashes, and done a full set of nails. So let's put a little wig on and the outfit, and I think we'll be complete. Oh, and here we are. Wig is on, nails are on, lashes are on. I just need to set the face. Oh, that was a bit much. Do I have a fan on me? I doubt it. I'm not very organized at the moment. Anyway, I did put some highlighter on just off camera because I had forgotten that. So everything should be done now. And that's it. Yeah, it was a bit touch and go at the beginning. It was a bit scary, but I think this look has really been turned out. The hair is stunning, bit disheveled, but I mean, it looks really good. Nails are on, lashes are on, lips are on, everything's completed. Cute little look, just a bra and a little flowy thing. We like a flowy thing. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today and catching up. The next video on my channel will be me discussing the brushes and makeup that I used in this video so that you can see what I use and my favorites at the moment for drag. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Okay. Thank you again for watching. Get subscribed so that you don't miss an upload, because I do not have a schedule and I do not know when it will be. Yep. Take care and stay tuned.